guys, it's Oscar Fan, and today I'm just going to be going over for the third and final part of this, and also I'm going to be showing you a video. And kids under the age of 13 cannot watch this, and viewer discretion is advised. Like, what that means is a parent. If you're under the age of 13, please get permission from your parents. And I'm telling you, you can't blame me. If you blame me, then I have the rights to remove you from the channel. Like, I have the rights to block you, remove you, and even report you for selfish behavior. But we're gonna go over, like, this is the top 10, but this is the third and final part, because this is number one. If you haven't watched the other two videos, go watch them before watching this to make more sense. But at number one, the worst experience I had in GTA 5 was a selfish helper. This has not happened to me once, not twice, not 3, but 4 times. That's right, 4 times I had a selfish helper. So what exactly happened? Let's go over number one. So I was helping my friend sell his like, I don't want to say it to get demonetized. Again, I'm not. It's a DRUGS, and it starts with a C. Or not C, S. It's an S, not a C. I'm sorry. I have dyslexia. Just in case you didn't know that. The first time this help happened, we were doing the plane mission, and what happened was my friend, he asked me for help, like selling it, and he also asked me to help sell his weapons, but we finished selling the weapons, which was the worst mission, which is the Dune FAVs. We got them all, which was good, but the worst part was the one I was just talking about earlier, which is the white powdery stuff that I can say. The white salt. Let's call it white salt. But he got the plane mission, the seaplane mission. And what happened was, like, I asked him to help me sell after he's done because I have more businesses than him. And guess what he did? Like, literally, we made like 10 out of the 15 drops because he was selling at a full supplies. He was selling a full product, and what happened will shock you. He got a text. I was trying to fly, and I was trying to land a seaplane in the water, and that one was out, and I accidentally had a bit of an accident, and I flipped the plane upside down, but at least it didn't sink. But like, I was like, oh no, and I told my friend to get the other seaplane, and I would be there in a couple of minutes. And what did he do exactly? He got the plane, but he told me that the best way to take off was on land, and I specifically told him that it's not, because it's called a seaplane. He says seaplanes are supposed to land in the water, not take off. And what happened? He crashed into rocks. He crashed into the rocks, and it exploded, and he lost half of his product. And what happened? I told him, well, that's unfortunate, and he tried blaming it on me, saying, you should have flown it. And I was like, why? I accidentally crashed it. He says, you crashed it on purpose. I was like, no, I didn't. And he's like, yes, you did. And then I told him, well, can we just sell my stuff now? And then what did he do? He said, no, left the party, and then goes offline. And I was like, he's so selfish. And then the next time this happened, I was helping a different friend sell his weapons business, and what did he get? He got the Merryweather trucks, and like the Merryweather vehicles, and there was only 2 of us, and there were 3 like insurgent pickups, and he had the Polito Force, and I told him that it's probably a good idea to get the Chumash or Fort St. Cudo one after you're done selling. And he was like, no. And I was like, yes, because it's better. And he says, okay, geez. And I was like, okay, let's go. And then I told him, after this, I'll get my oppressor, not the Mark II, the normal oppressor. But like, and then he says, but can you help me sell all my businesses? Because my other friend said no and accused me of destroying his product. And he was like, wow. And then guess what happened? I told him that it was probably not a good idea to sell in this populated lobby, and I was find another one. And he's like, no, and presses the sell button, and we got the insurgent pickups, but you know what happened? Some griefer, I told him to close his application really quickly. He's like, close your application, close your application, close your application. I can't speak today. But he didn't have enough time, and almost all of his product got destroyed, and the 1% bonus did not make it. And he said, how do you close your application? It's like, switch to Michael or Trevor or Franklin. And he's like, oh. And then he says, alright, that was unfortunate, but can you help me sell now? It's like, no, I need you to help me again. It's like, you promised. And he's like, nope. And then, you know what happened next? He told me, if you want to sell, go find some randoms. Do it on your own. And I was like, no, you promised to help me. And he's like, nope. And then goes find a different session and leaves the party and makes his own party, made it invite only. And I was pissed off. And then earlier that day he said, okay, let's sell your businesses. But he was a complete moron by doing that, because we started off with the METH drug, and then it was the single van mission where you have to drive it to a certain location. And what does he do? He unpurposely destroys it, and he says, ah, ha, ha, that's what you get. And it's like, what did I do to you? He says, because you didn't help me. And I was like, what didn't I help you with? He's like, because you let my weapons get destroyed. And I was like, I told you to close your application. And I couldn't, and when I closed my application, it was just gone. Everything was gone. And I was like, no, you were such a bad friend. And he's like, no, I'm not. I'm a good friend. And he's like, how could you call yourself a good friend after doing a bad thing to your friend? I spent hours. I wasted like more than $200K on supplies for that business. And he was like, LOL, and leaves. And I was like, and my head was literally I was literally about to pull my hair out of my skin. But then this time, another friend, he asked me, hey, can you help me sell my counterfeit cash? At least I can say this one because I won't get demonetized, but like the others I will. But like, he said, hey, can you help me sell my counterfeit cash? And I was like, sure, why not? And he says, if you help me, I will help you back. And I was on one of your businesses. And I said, oh, okay, let me do the hanger business then. And he was like, okay. So I help him sell it all. It was quite complicated because we got the post-stop mission, but we completed it in 28 minutes. And I was like, yes. Yeah, and after he says, all right, let me help me sell it, and he's like, sure, and he was using a buzzer to cover me, but you know what he did? He used the machine guns, and it was the mission where like you had two like police helicopters like come with you, and it was like so unfortunate because I couldn't like stop him, and he just destroyed both engines, and I lost like altitude, and then I fell, and the plane exploded, and I was like, bro, that was all of my shipment, and I was selling 50 medical supplies, and I could have got a big reward for that. You know what you're doing? And he's like, LOL, that was the most hilarious thing I think I ever saw someone do. And he's like, you selfish person. And he's like, whoa, I'm not a selfish person, you're a selfish brat. And I was like, how am I a selfish brat? You said you are the worst friend ever. Now, after that, I was just like, screw it, and then I left. This is why you don't want to trust people. Only trust people. Say to them, this is what you want to say. Hey, can you help me sell my business first before yours? If they say no, it's an automatic red flag. But anyways, I'm gonna show you the go watch number 1 and you'll see at number 10 what I was talking about. That I hit a car like off, but like into a gas tank. But I promise. So here it is. You ready? Oh no! Oh god darn it! All right, I'll show you in the next video. Bye.